Don't look at me. What are you looking me in my face for? What do you want? Can I help you with something? Are you okay? How's it going, Prince? How goes it? Look at me dead in my face. I'm just waiting for everyone to get on. Here, hanging with Princey Pooh. Oh. Oh. Hello, Stella. Hello. Hey, D Jones. How are you? Oh. Ah. Hi, Princey. Hi, Princey. Princey. My dog is looking me straight in my face. So he was just staring at me. So I was like, okay, I have to take a picture. He's going to be the thumbnail today. Hello, Jabril. Hello, hello. Hey, Lisa. How goes that? Hi, Shell. You finished cardio. Yes, I love it. I start the gym tomorrow. Well, I was started working out, but like, it's like, yeah. No, I wasn't a part of it. No, I wasn't a part of that one. I actually haven't been able to go on to do the lives because I was busy like both my own clients and not just that. I was in Windsor for the weekend. I was there from Saturday to I came back yesterday morning. So like it was like one of those things where I was like when I came back I was beat because I had to take like a 5 o'clock morning ride back home. And usually, like the night before that I like travel, I cannot sleep. Like I just can't because I'm always afraid I'm gonna like miss my flight. I'll miss my train. Like I'm terrible. I'm like I procrastinate. Hi, Tiny Bubbles. I procrastinate as hell. Like I'm one of those people that packs the night before I fly. I can know about my trip for a month, and I will always pack the night before I go. It's just my thing. So yeah. Hey, loves. Hi, Christine. I know it's you, Christine. So today is a beautiful day where I'll be doing candles. Because there were some candles that were purchased, I believe it was last week before last. And if I started my menstrual at the time, TMI. But if you are on your menstrual, it's not good to go before the reshas or anything while a woman's on her menstrual. So I gotta take my time to come off of it. Then I gotta do my necessary cleanses. Okay, yes. Buy your questions. 2 questions for $22. So if you guys have a second question, it's two for $22, 15 for one question. So candles will be done tonight. Comment tonight. I'm really sitting strong in this beautiful blessing of Ashun, in this beautiful blessing of Alegua, Ashe, in this beautiful blessing of Agun, Ashe. Um, yes, yes. So like that's what happens if you know. It's like I don't want to be telling people when my menstrual cycle is. It's like by the way, I'm on my period, but it's vital information. So let's see, tiny bubbles. Okay. So hi Christina. I didn't see that. So who here watched my Cardi B video? I did a video on Cardi B. I think it was like a couple days ago. So thank y'all for watching. I miss recording videos because now when I come on, I always come on live. I never really record. So I'm happy that I got a chance to record videos. But I want to start recording videos more often now because I miss it. But it's hard. It's hard when you have your own, like you have your set clients. And of course, I'm a mother. So that's another thing as well. So being a mom um, is something else too. So but I'm sitting in a space of gratitude. Okay, Brian, I'm just gonna open up the room with I'm sitting in this place of gratitude and going with the flow. I think that the energy of this new moon and what's coming in with it is like, okay, that what's coming in for it is like going with the flow, going with the flow of things. I think that like over the past few months, my energy, and not just mine, a lot of people, because I guess it's because of COVID, was sitting in a lot of anxiety, and what was gonna happen next, or like what's gonna happen next, and try to solidify like what we were going through. And I think that there's no blessing more bigger blessing than the present moment. You know what I mean? And I think that this is what this new moon, the element, and the blessings that are coming with it is to sit in the present moment, and um, obviously have hope and gratitude and kind of center and come within you. Because a lot of I notice whenever I do work, and when people purchase candles with me, there's like a certain like theme that comes along with the energy of the work that's coming in, and a lot of people are coming in with requests to work on self and working on themselves and working on just balance within that. So it's a really good season for that, especially when it comes to Virgo. I feel like when it comes to Virgo energy sits a lot into self care. You know what I mean? So it's awesome. It's awesome because this new moon's in Virgo. Hello, Erin. How are you, darling? Okay. Okay, we're gonna start off with questions. Okay, so Brian, what's your question? We're talking about the new moon energy in Virgo. And I feel like from what Spirit's telling me that the energy is sitting into the energy of self. So this is a time or an energy that we're working about self-care, yourself, staying balanced, being in the moment, just relishing in the now is the energy. Your moon is in Virgo. Ah, so your moon in Virgo, Capricorn Sun. What's your rising? Okay, okay. First, hey, sit down. Prince, sit. Prince, sit down. Hey, Prince, sit down. Oh, okay. Prince. Oh shit, come here. So hold on a second. Stop playing with the dog. Okay, hello? Sit down. Hold on. Sit down. I let you stop many times. You gotta stop playing around. Oh shit. He's barking because Ocean's like, remember Ocean are playing. Well, Ocean's taunting him. So they're playing. And Prince is trying to mark his territory. Or stand his ground. Sit down and shut up. Anyways, okay, Brian. So how many more emails will it take to have the investigator escalate my account? I think 3 more emails. Like you have to be very diligent about this. You know what I mean? Have you ever thought about like talking to an attorney? Whatever you do, don't get any Chihuahua like breed, okay? Anything that's Chihuahua or anything like that, they bark like crazy and they're annoying. I.e. Prince. So if you know what's good for you, don't get that dog. I still love him, but he's just stinking annoying. Jeez Louise. Okay. I don't know why I heard 3 emails, but have you thought about actually escalating your situation to speaking to an attorney or some sort, or get some legal representation of some way? Yes, it's tiny dog syndrome. He's annoying. I love the dog. Yes, he's my dog. Everyone that meets him is just kind of like, I don't know how you put up with that, but I'm like, whatever. But he's just annoying. He just barks for no reason. Look at him. And now he's standing guard. Yeah, like I think you need to speak to somebody. See if you could get some off the record, like something not too expensive. Speak to somebody that's like a representative and see if they can help you out. What kind of advice they can give you. All right. Okay. What's your second question? What do you suggest? I think you should speak to an attorney. I just got that. My guy just said speak to an attorney. Speak to somebody. Like it's almost like if you get legal representation, they see how serious you are. Because anybody that was really doing something that was messed up wouldn't go so far to get the law involved. You know what I mean? So there's that. See if you can speak to somebody, see what kind of advice they would give you, and see like how they can help you in your situation. Oh, questions 15 for one question, $22 for two. Like the live, y'all. Yes, Jabril. Yes, guys, like the live. Please like this video. Make your girl get a leg ahead. Well, speak to her and see. Get legal advice. Just so that you have an extra angle. So what's your question? What's your second question? Yeah. Hold on, let me open my water, guys. Because a girl is thirsty. What's your second question? If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. My core has a friend that has been denied access to Utah from Montreal because of Canada U.S. birthday, and he was a non-essential worker. Okay. Yeah, people have to be careful about that. Let's see, what's the question? If that's the case, should I lie about my trip to Philly to attend my family's funeral? Ah. And I remember mentioning this to you, like about the whole COVID thing. I guess you should, considering that you already booked everything. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I highly doubt you would have been able to book it if you couldn't be able to do it. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with COVID, but I definitely feel like that's an option that probably you should look into. Oh shit, can you get out of here with that video? Because I do not want to get dinged for that. Get lost. Blue. Yes, blue. Yellow. Yes, yellow. Green. Green. Orange. I know. He's... He can't say purple. He goes, purple, purple. And he goes, pink is ink. Oh shit, get the heck out of here. Oh. Yeah, I think, am I still going next week? I have a feeling that you are going though. I definitely see you going to the airport. So I guess what happens when you get to the airport. Oh, 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 oh! No. Can you bring it somewhere else? Come. Go in the room. Yeah, but I have a feeling I see you going to the airport. I feel like anything that needs to be settled, we settle at the airport. Hey, hey, Cindy. Hey, Lance. Get out of here with the video I said, Papa. You have a feeling that you're going. I'm not sure. Can you? Hi, Jamie. I know it has been a while. It's been a while. Oh my God. What is it? Oh. So that's the question. So, imprint of a fashionista, Christine, what's your question? Ocean, get from me. You can't play the music behind me. Ocean, stop following. What the heck, man? You barely gave a crap about me at all today when I called you. And now you want to be under me? Thank you. How much your questions today? 15 for one question, $22 for two. Thanks, Starre. You're most welcome, Brian Love. Keep in touch. Let me know how the trip goes. And give Christina a kiss from me if you're going to go see Christina. I haven't seen Christina in person in like 4 years. Because the last time I saw her, when I went to Pennsylvania, I was pregnant with Ocean. I think I was early. I was like, I was in my first trimester. Like I was already getting into my second because I was like 15 weeks pregnant with Ocean when I went to Pennsylvania. And then after I left, and then after I came back and then having a baby and everything just got hectic. And then over the past few years, I've been everywhere else but the States. No, not Super Chat, through PayPal. What? Yes, I was pregnant. I was talking to my mom about that today, about when I was pregnant with Ocean. Ocean was an easy breezy pregnancy by the grace of God. He was so easy. I think God was just giving me a break until I had him because literally he was work when I had him. Oh, the link is in the description. The link is in the description box. Okay, Christine, what's your question? Ocean, go away, man. Stop following me. Hey, go, Popska. Go. Go to grandma. Go. More friends, man. Oh, you already typed it. Whoa. Okay, first question is I want to know what messages are coming through me from now from God. Okay. Ocean, I said, Mom, yeah? Grab Ocean, please. Okay. Oh. Go. Hold on a second, guys. 1 second. Because with YouTube, if they're playing the littlest thing in the background, YouTube will ding me and be like, oh, copyright infringement. This video was in your video. I know. Yes, my mom is a hardcore Jamaican woman. Okay, so here we are. Okay. Oh my gosh, girl, you're like a ball of emotions. But you know what it is though? All these emotions that you're having right now are not a bad thing. It's like you're actually going through like a big release. Like you're releasing old like energetical debris and energetical just energy. Don't be surprised if you lose a lot of weight. Cause I also got that too. Like, well, I don't know about a lot, but like you're gonna lose some weight too. Like one day you're just gonna look at yourself and be like, wait, I look smaller. You know what I mean? Like, and that's because you're releasing so much energy. You're just releasing what doesn't serve you anymore. And not just that, like you're processing a lot of stuff. Like a processing just all your triggers. I'm just gonna say right now, from here on out, it's like things are gonna be different. Like how things manifest to you and how they come to you in your life will come a lot smoother and be a lot more grounded. Like you're gonna start to feel a little bit more. You're gonna feel much more secure in the relationships you have with everyone, even if they're not in the fashion of how you think they should be. Like you know, like it's like you're letting go, and your ancestors are working on you hard with that, letting go. Like I see like as three ancestors and they're standing in a triangle around you and they're literally like sending you energy. Okay, Jay, we got it. And they're sending you energy while you're going through this time. So like to be honest, what I do feel during this time, you should be drinking a lot of water. Drink tons of water. And if you could take some baths, that'd be great. Yes, they're working in you, girl. They're working. You're being wow, and your perception is gonna get sharp. Like you're gonna go through a spiritual awakening too. Like don't be surprised in the next 4 to 5 months you're gonna start to like open up your own gifts that you have. It's like a whole transformation. Like the person you are today, who like, because even the person you seen yourself to be last year is not even the person you are now. But the person that you see yourself to be a year from now is gonna be like, to God be the glory. You know what I mean? To God be the glory. Because it's like, it's a transformation. You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, transformations are not clean. They're messy. You're all over the place sometimes. You have your days where you get all over the place. Um, can, my PayPal, yeah, I can't type, guys. If you guys can type my email for me, for PayPal, it's houseofstars@live.com because I can't type on this because I'm on my phone. Yeah, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. What's your second question? Oh, shit, I'm losing track. I think it was Shell after. It was Lisa, and then Shell, and then it's Jamie. Yeah, Jamie. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you, Jamie. Now that I think about it, holy crap. Pretty Pooh, hi, Ade. Pretty Pooh. Ade, if you could write my email is House of Stars, the name of my channel, all one word, at live.com. That's my PayPal. And I think the picture should be an owl. Well, of course, you're going to be going through the situation that you're going through right now in your life, the legal situation. You're going to be working through that. That's not going to actually work smoothly. I feel like there may be a date, but it might be postponed. Like, this is going to take longer than you expected. You know what I mean? So you might be going back and forth over a course of the next 6 to 8 months with this whole situation. Oh, no, I can see you, Diamond. Sorry, honey, because I'm not fully looking at the thing. I'm not ignoring you, Diamond. I'm reading right now. Okay? I'm not ignoring you. I'm like I was looking away and I look back like, oh, okay. But yeah. So I feel like it's gonna take a little bit of a while. Again, you're growing in your gifts. I feel like towards the end of the year, you're going to meet somebody. But you're going to take your time. You're going to take it slow. I feel like you're getting to know somebody. Hello, Bahamas, gal. Big up, Bahamas. What's going on? I wish I could be in Bahamas right now. Shit. I did traveling, but I traveled within Canada this year. But, like, no out of country traveling at all. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna meet somebody. It feels like you're gonna meet them around November or so. I feel like I know it's the end of the year. It's like November. You're gonna meet this person. I'm not sure if it's somebody you already know though. Why I say this is because his energy feels familiar. It feels like familiar energy. So you might know them. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like you're gonna start talking to somebody. Somebody's hanging around you at that time, and it's nice. It's nice. It's casual in the beginning. It's really up to you where you decide to take it, but it's casual in the beginning and it's nice. It's what you trust me. I feel like it's something that your guys are sending you. You need it right now. It's gonna help you rebuild your confidence back. But it's not messy. It's not messy. Like I don't think it's messy. It's not messy at all. Like he has a very there's a little bit of a soulmate energy there with him. Like your guys you guys have a kindred energy. You know what I mean? So that's what I see so far for the rest of the year for you. Okay, Lisa, what's your question? Step on up. Ocean, get off that table. You're most welcome. Got it, Sydney. Y'all help me out. My upstairs neighbor is very hard. I got it. It's almost Scorpio season, meaning my birthday is coming up, guys. Oh my God. My birthday is coming up. And I'm not getting any younger.
You call me? Oh, all right then. You okay?
Mother, I'm on live. I swear, everyone was quiet doing their own thing until I got on live. Everyone's going crazy. Lisa, what's your question? Oh, you're a Scorpio too. Hey, that's the day. That's the day before my dad's birthday. My dad's October 29th, and then I'm 8 days after. November 6th. November 6th is my birthday. Oh, your mom's on the 28th of October? Yes. Scorpios are the best. I don't care what anyone says. We get such a bad rap, but we're amazing. Lee! I love it. See, Scorpios, we just know. When we meet someone, we're like, yo, what's your sign? It's weird. Yes, that is us. We are literally sensitive. Like literally the littlest thing where you think that it wouldn't hurt our feelings, it hurts our feelings, but we're strong. That is so us. Okay, so Lisa's not answering, so I'm gonna go to Shell G. Shell G, what's your questions? I guess Shell G, then it's Jamie, and then it's Cindy. Yeah, I think I'm right. Oh, what's your question? What's your question, Lisa? I didn't see it. Oh, okay. Will I get a fulfilling, paid, self-fulfilling job career? Yeah, okay, yeah, I just saw it. Sorry. I feel like you will get a good job. The thing is that you need to solidify your career. I get the sense that it's like you got a good thing going for yourself or what you're gonna do. You need to solidify your career. I think personally, what's a good thing that you probably should get into is probably get into like doing yoni steams. Like you got a basement in your house, you know what I'm saying? Like get yourself a layout, get yourself a setup, take the course, whatever the case may be, and start off with doing yoni steams or something like that. Anything that has to do with vaginal care, for the most part. But I feel like you need to find a niche in the career that you're doing, and there's money that is there. You just gotta put yourself there. Also, too, like you need to get yourself out a little bit more. You know what I mean? So I feel like you could have a really good career. I feel like around January, February, I do see you applying for a job. It feels like it's similar to the job that you had before, but I see you applying for a job just like something to pay the bills. You know what I mean? But I feel like you could definitely have a career. You just have to find your niche. You just gotta have to ground the energy of the umbrella, of the umbrella that you're working under, because I feel like you got a lot of good information to provide, and you're passionate about it. So I definitely feel like success is there. You just have to find your niche and see find what's in that that's tangible to make money, and you're good to go. So that's what I see for you, Lisa. You're welcome. Okay, so Shell G, what's your question? Okay, so my aunt, dad's sis, is going into a hospice soon. She has cancer, and I want to be able to go, but she lives across the country, and I would have to fly. I'm worried it's too risky because of my health. Should I risk it anyway to say goodbye? Or Jabril, woo, child. If I had, I don't even know where my laptop is. If my laptop was here, I would have sent an invoice, but I had. Hello, Tasha. Who? It's very risky to say. It's like if you were to go, and I know it sounds, I would say go to say goodbye, but I feel like you should definitely work on your immunity before you do that. You know what I mean? So like taking our necessary gingers, turmeric, things like that to like really bulk up your health for you to go. And if you're gonna go, like I would definitely go as soon as possible before the weather really dramatically changes. Is she in the West Coast? Like where is she? I'm sorry to hear that, Shelji. Oh, and I see. Where are you? Are you in the West Coast? 'Cause I felt like going across. South Florida. San Francisco. Oh, okay, so you're in the West Coast. Okay. Yeah, I think you should go, but I think you need to make this a thing soon before the weather gets too cold, because you know flu season's just beckoning around the corner. So we already know how that goes. You're 5'7". I'm 5'9.5". A lot of people don't think I'm that tall, but I'm tall. What the hell's up? Yes. Okay, Shell G, what's your second question? Yeah, and what says that? They don't think I'm not tall. No, I'm tall. I'm a tall chick. Tall, big girl. Tall, big John. Okay, second question is, is my sister moving out? Will my sister moving out a permanent thing? It feels like she'll move out and then she'll come back to where she's at, but eventually it will be a permanent thing. I think it will be a permanent thing. Because I feel like right now her finances are not exactly that stable for her to like stay out just yet, but she'll be able to fix it for something out where she can do that. But whatever coming back or whatever the case may be, it doesn't feel like it's like long term. I don't get that. Yeah. Well, you gotta tell me, Diamond. What's up? What's up? We gotta tell me. Oh, okay. Submitted my resume to the manager. Okay. Okay. Afraid. Yeah. Just pray on it. Okay. I'm sending you my good thoughts. I'm sending you my good thoughts. Okay. Who's the next person? Jamie. Jamie, what's your question? I hope my battery is good to go. Hold on, guys. Because my charger's been acting very weird, and I charged it to like 60%. And yeah. Okay, so I'm moving soon and something happened and now I have to consider the fact that I have to take care of my sister's two kids. Should I plan to move with them in mind or myself? It's up in the air. Ooh, that's rough. I feel like you should plan to move with them in mind, but if you do, I think that if you can, just try to get a two-bedroom. Because I still feel like it's like, to be honest, it's like even though you're helping your sister out, I don't feel like you have the budget like that to like budget them in, where you can fully accommodate them comfortably. So I feel like it's like, you know, it's one of those things that if I were you and I were to do it, I would make it be, yeah. Yeah, that's what I would do. Yes. You gotta write me a testimony. Huh? In the washroom. In the washroom. Go. In the washroom. Go. Yes. Like I feel like it would be that. But it feels temporary. It doesn't feel like it's long term. It doesn't feel like a long term thing. Okay, Ade. Ooh, Japanese whiskey. I like the sounds of that. I bought this plum brandy because I made this the other day. I made this like Bolivian drink, and it's called chuflay. It's called chuflay, and it's like their national brandy with ginger ale or Sprite and lemon. It's very simple, but it's good. But I couldn't find Singani, which is the name of the drink. I couldn't find it. So I had to use this plum brandy. And it's from Croatia. And let me tell you, it's really good. I shall buy it again. I have a little bit left, but weekends are for heavy drinking. So for me, I'm getting old. I ain't what I used to be, so I can't, so yeah. But yeah, that's what I do see it. But I don't feel like it's gonna be a permanent situation, Jamie. I feel like it's gonna be temporary. It's long term temporary, but it's temporary. It doesn't feel like it's gonna be a long, long thing, you know? Um, Cindy, what's your first question? And then I think it's Jabril. I think Jabril got questions too. If I'm missing anybody else, please let me know. Because I think it's like I can't see the order. Yes. I used to be quite the drinker. I used to love my drink. I'm Canadian, so we like drinking. But I'm not what I used to be. I'm definitely not. But yes, hats off to you, Jamie. I don't know, should I leave my healing job? It's weighing on me. The healing job that you do, I don't know why I keep on hearing that you need to get Reiki because I feel like what's really draining you is because you have some attachments. Not like you have some energetical attachments. Not like it's bad, but I feel like there's like 6 attachments. And that's half of the reason what's weighing you down. So it wouldn't be a bad idea if you were to get some Reiki work done just to release some of those attachments that you have. Because some of them are energetical, like when it comes to like an energy source, like holding on to other people's stuff. And also some of them, yes. Okay, perfect. Yeah, like you have an attachment. I just keep on seeing this attachment. But it's weird because I almost feel like there's an attachment that's there that's been there for some time. that's been there for like a while. Like I'm wondering if it's like past life, all even, because it feels like, but it's like it starts like somewhere like I don't know why I'm seeing you turned around, and it wedges itself right under your solar plexus, in between your solar plexus and your sacral, and I see like this cord, and it's pretty thick too. So tomorrow's your last day. Just see, I don't know if you could scan and see, but I feel like that's part of it. But your healing job, if it's really up to you if you want to take the break. Yeah, it's like, but it's like it's not right on the solar plexus. Like here's the solar plexus, here's the sacral, and it just kind of wedges itself in between there. Yeah, solar plexus sacral. So it's like in between there. I feel like it's like it makes it, yeah. It's kind of like it's kind of had a way where it messes with your interpersonal relationships with others, and it also helps with like it messes with your vitality. Not like vitality as in like your life. I mean like just like vitality when it comes to like stamina and energy. Like that's what it messes with. But it needs to be removed. But I feel like it's like it was. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. But like, yeah, do that. But it feels like it's from a past life. Like I feel like the root of it comes from a past life, but I feel like it's like whatever has triggered the energy is made it be that. You know. So I'm gonna power through these because like I gotta. Hold on, I don't know if I'm gonna try to see if that charger works. Cause my charger's acting weird. Like it's like I can't charge it and use it. You know. But Sydney, what's your next question? Marry me, Juliet. Zoom, 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 zoom. Is if this Leo is the one. He can be. He can be. He can be. He can be. Cause why I say that is because his energy is very stable. It's very stationary. You know what I mean? In your life, it's like he's not going anywhere anytime soon. But I do feel like there might be somebody else that might be coming in as a second contender. But for the most part, I just feel like what you guys need to work on is your guys' communication. The communication is strained in some way. I don't know if it's because of Leo energy, like the Leo arrogance. You know what I mean? Diamond. You know what I mean? But it's like y'all need to. You need to figure it out. You need to figure it out in a sense that in a way where he comes to a place where he has better communication with you, or it's one of those things where you come to a better understanding into who he is as a person, and understanding that who he is as a person may not exactly match to what you expect of him. Like I feel like when it comes to you and him, is that you guys have different love languages. Not like it ain't something that can be worked on or compromise. Not like compromise, but that where you will work through. But sometimes we have certain expectations of our partner, and it's like, okay, I expect you to be like this. I expect you. It's like, I'm alright, you know. So yeah. Language barrier. Okay, yes. And what's your background again, Cindy? Marry me, Julian. Nigerian. Yes, I'm regular African. Ha. Come. So you need a bath, Popscott. You need to bathe. On the phone. It's dead. Why does your face look puffy? Then they do speak English. but like it's still a different kind of English. And not just that, like the mannerisms, the culture is different. You know? You're most welcome. I know. Now he's playing with my hair. Okay. A broken, yes, they speak broken down English. And you guys speak a different kind of English. Baba, you can't take on my boobies here on camera. You can't do that. Only if it would make mama more money. Okay. Pigeon. Yes, pigeon. Okay, come. Come, Baba. Come. Okay. Okay, Papa. Okay. Shh. Okay, Papa. Okay, Papa. All right. So, Jabril, what's your questions? Diamonds from Niger. My two Niger chicks. Oh yeah, oh she's ready for bed. Oh. Niger. Oh my gosh, so me and my friend are making, guess what we're making on the weekend, child? I am making a goosey soup. Pray for me. Because if this comes out bad, I don't know. It's not easy. What I'm scared to make is the pounded yam. You have to have strong arms for that. And then I'm like, I told him, like, call your boyfriend, please. I'm gonna put on Insta. I'm like, call your boyfriend, please, so that he can do it. Cause I can't do it. But it's the stirring, man. It's the stirring. It's that stirring. It's Gary that's the one that's hard. Oh yes. Oh, I love Gary. I love Gary. Pound the man's easy. Okay, I believe you. Gary's easy. Ooh, I love agusi. Agbono soup. Agusi soup. Those are my two favorites. And something I like that fufu. What was that fufu called? The fufu okra soup with snail. I've never tried snail. Hey, Miss Rain. I've never tried snail before. It looks good, but I've never tried it. Because everywhere I go, everyone's so cheap. Because you know it's expensive. You know, it's not cheap to get. So even when you go to restaurants out here, they're like, oh, no, 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 that's expensive. And like when I order, I'm like, child, like I'm not paying $50 for a dish, child. Oh, pepper stew. Oh my gosh, I love pepper stew. Mm. Don't talk about African food. African food is my weakness. It is my weakness, boy. I love African food. Yes. See, I know how to make, because my ex-husband, once upon a time, your girl Starre used to be married. And I was married to a man from Ivory Coast. And his parents were, his parents were from Mali, but he was born in Ivory Coast. So I know how to make a lot of Ivorian food. But Ivorian food's very easy. Like, they don't eat like fufu like that. They eat more like couscous, like they have cassava couscous and stuff. They make the peanut soup, you know? Peanut soup with spinach, stuff like that. Tilapia, fried tilapia fish. Like, that's the kind of stuff they eat. Because they're obviously on the coast, right? But I can make all that. And I can make Ethiopian food too. I know how to make a few Ethiopian dishes. But I made that. You know, your girl, starring half about to cook. The other day I made Bolivian food. I made Bolivian food and it came out really good. So everyone else said. It was really good. Yeah. You don't like Ethiopian food? You're crazy, Diamond. Holy. I love Ethiopian food, especially if you're hungover. That hits the spot. You don't like lentils? Yes, I know. It's like a reunion because Jamie came in today. She hadn't been here for a year, and I haven't talked to you in a while. Yeah, since you moved to ATL. It's I know time flies. 'Cause I remember it's when I had Ocean in school in a program to take him out to put him in daycare, only for COVID to happen and ruin that plan. And then daycare called me back, but I'm like, I'm not putting my son in daycare during this COVID season. Absolutely not. It was so nasty. Oh, girl, you don't know. Ethiopian food is the bomb. No, I'm not putting him in daycare. Absolutely. I'm like, no. I'm like, because first of all, Ocean's not really around kids like that. One. Two, like, there's always little viruses that go around in daycares in general, much less obviously COVID going on. Like, no, I'm not doing it. So I bought him books today. I bought him books and I'm teaching him from home. I'm like, okay, so I've already made my day out that the mornings till half the day is me teaching Ocean because see, Ocean's not gonna go to daycare, and because next year they start school, because we don't know what's going on with COVID, but they start school next year. He starts school, so I'm like, okay, he needs to be ahead of the curve somehow. So Mama's gonna put on her teacher hat, and I'm gonna be Miss Starre, and teach my boy, homeschool my boy. He's coming a long way though, guys. He's talking a lot more now. He says a lot of phrases. He talks a lot. He knows all his colors. He knows his numbers, his letters. He knows them by recognition. He knows his shapes. He knows all that stuff. But still working on him like talking. But he's using his words more. But by the end of it all, he'll be talking. Yeah, songs help a lot. Yeah, virtual learning. It's so much fun. It's fun teaching him. Okay. See, he's so dark, I can't see him, but he's falling asleep on me right now. And I'm trying to angle the camera so that he does not expose my breasts. Oh, he loves his jingles. His favorite is happy birthday. Well, he always says happy birthday. Okay, all right, man. Yeah. Okay, Jabril, what's your question? I said Jabril, and I haven't seen Jabril. Is it better face-to-face learning for young kids despite the pandemic? It is. It is a lot better, but I can't risk it with putting my child in there. Unless I have more than enough to afford somebody to come here and teach them. But like, I can't. My budget's not that broad right now. But okay. Okay, bye-bye. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. How they test during virtual? Yeah, that's a good question. I feel bad for Tamar too, child. But I'm not surprised. Like Tamar, she's had in emotional imbalance for some time now. It was just like she was like a ticking time bomb. Critical or so that David had nothing to do with her suicide attempt. I don't think he did at all either. I don't think he did either. Jabril, what's your question? I haven't seen your questions. Is it Lance Shoddy Red that got the questions? Who purchased questions that I have not read yet? Hollywood. Okay. Long heel, red bottom. Long heel, red bottom. Okay. So Lance Shoddy Red, what are your questions? Oh shit, there goes 10% right now on my phone. Oh boy. I need to go buy a charger tomorrow. I'm just being stubborn because I'm like, why? I'm just gonna go on Amazon, buy a big charger. Okay, I feel like I'm spiritually evolving and highly sensitive or empathic about things around me. And it seems like I'm growing apart from my family and certain people. Why? That's what's happening. Is that what's happening? Oh, child, let me tell you, that's classic symptom and change of spiritual ascension. Is that you, because it's like, it's very common. See, there's Christina. She's like, yes! It's very, very common because essentially when you come into a more awoken state, a more lighter body state, and you've come into a space where you're starting to see things from a five-dimensional aspect, you're not looking at things from a third-dimensional aspect, you start to realize that, like, you have to honor the people that for what they were in the time that they were in your life. And when you're evolving from that person you were and what really formed that relationship, that's when you find yourself in that space where you're going to start to be distant with people. One of the things too that you would see as well is like you're going to start to realize that a lot of your relationships with others and a lot of your relationships you have with people, like you're going to start to realize like the reason why they were initially formed. You know what I mean? For example, like when I start to step into and honor my gifts and what I had and who I was as a person, I started to realize that some of the relationships I had were built on superficial reasons, and the glue that kept them together was the amount of years that I knew them. It had nothing to do with the fact that none of those relationships really resonated anything deeply in my soul. And I'm gonna remind you, it's gonna be traumatic. It'll be traumatic in ways, and you're gonna be it hurts, feel a sense of resentment in some cases. But if I could speak to myself in that time and know what I know now, it's like you just have to honor what that person was in your life and in that time. You have to honor that, because at the end of the day, it's like I would like to hope. Just, I'm gonna say this in the best way I know how to say it because how somebody told me. It's like for the most part, most people are not trying to intend to be evil. But when you start to look at people for who they are and have a better and look at it in a space of love and empathy, it's like it's an easier process for you to detach and do it with the utmost forgiveness. Because everyone in this world is just living life the best way they fucking know how. So you just got to give them that. But yes, that's the process. You indeed are going through that. What's your next question? Hold on, I'm at how much percent now? Okay. I'm at 8%. It's like you spiritually see through them. Yeah. You see through them and it's like, you realize it's like, damn. Like I had some people around me that, man, like it was like for superficial reasons where I had like this innate deep connection to them. I'm like, they're like my family. And really it was like, oh, okay, so I see why you're around me. You're around me for this reason. Well, that's shitty. That sucks. Doesn't exactly feel good. But hey, any updated messages from my ancestors I should know as I continue on this journey? Okay, I see a female ancestor. She stepped forward right away. And she's yelling. She's like, stop doing what you're doing. That's what she said. Okay, this is pretty deep, and I could be wrong when I say this. But I literally am hearing is you are putting yourself into situations that you know that you're not supposed to be putting yourself into. And then it's like you go through this guilty thing where you feel guilty about what you do. And it's almost like for a couple days there, you start to beat yourself up for the action that you made. And in some way, it's like you feel like by beating yourself up, it's like you cleared your karma in some way. But essentially, what it's doing to you is that they're not liking is that it's lowering your vibration and it's making it attract that mistake to you even more. Is that making sense? It's kind of hard for me to explain that in words. I need to find my chart. So it's like what they're saying to you is like you need to stop putting yourself in situations that you're not gonna be proud of. Like it gonna be hard because we all got our habits, but yeah, you need to put yourself in a better position with that. The next thing they're saying to you is you need to start drinking. Well, I feel like you drink a fair amount of water, but they're saying try to reduce your salt and drink more water. What is that I'm seeing? They want you to start drinking a tea. Start drinking some uva ursi tea. So uva is UVA and ursi is URSI. They want you to start drinking uva ursi tea. Um, if you can, over the next couple weeks before the full moon starts, see if you can go on a fast. Because right now they want to really work on strengthening and fine tuning your abilities. Uber Ursi is UVA URSI. It's like a psychic tea. It's a herb for people smoke. You can smoke it too. If you're into smoking weed, you can add it to your joints. It's good to sharpen your perception. You know what I mean? But yeah, they want you to drink that tea. Another thing too, what they would like for you to do. Do you have an ancestor altar yet? Because I don't know why they're telling you to start like to put up an ancestor altar. Because they want to help you through this transition that you're going through when it comes to your change of life. Similar. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, they want to help you through that transition. So keep up with lighting candles and stuff like that on the altar and things like that. But I definitely feel they're also making a change in your finances as well. Because I feel like money's going to start to flow to you easier too. That's another thing I'm seeing. Ooh. Yes. So that's what I see. I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all, because my phone's on 4%. I got Ocean on me sleeping, and I need to charge this phone. What does fasting do in general? It's like a reset. So it's like when you fast yourself, you're making yourself and your body pure. So essentially, with giving your body pure, it's like it's easier for you to connect to spirit above, God above. So it's like a reset for yourself. So that's what I see. So I want to encourage you guys on this new moon, especially during this time, is to Google and look up affirmations. You can purchase on Amazon or you can purchase it in the store. It's not hard to find. Um, like when I say in the store, I mean like a herbal store. Um, is take the time to actually write down your affirmations that help encourage your spirit, encourage yourself. This is the time to get yourself out of the energy of feeling like loving yourself or putting yourself first um, is for the betterment of your good. Because if you are taking really good care of yourself, then you're able to a, be of service and be of goodness for somebody else. So don't to get yourself out of the third dimensional way of thinking of putting yourself first, as it's an ego based ritual. It is not. This is something that you need to do to take care of who you are, so that you can honor yourself moving into this season, and that you're always in touch with spirit, like in touch with God, and how to navigate through your life and how to do things day to day when you're in touch with you. Um, Especially when it comes to your intuition. People that are in this room that are getting little blurbs of intuition or little thoughts, I keep on hearing that you guys need to be writing that down. And the reason why you're being told to write it down is so that for later you can go back to it for confirmation, so that you can have a better understanding of how your intuition works. And next thing too is a better way of you actually believing in what you are feeling and honoring what you are feeling. So write those things down. But affirmations are key. Okay, saying affirmations, saying prayers every day to God. Connect to the source of the Lord, and make Him fill you. Because when you are filled with God's light and filled with His love, you will always operate out of a space of discernment and self-love. So I'm going to leave that with y'all for the new moon in Virgo. Focus and honor yourself. So I do want to thank y'all for your time and rocking with me. May God bless you and the angels protect you. Good night.